6 years ago. So there's the team list of Ferencváros. Couple of Hungarian national team members, as well as Serb Nemanja Ubovic and Russian international Daniil Merkulov also included in the squad. And here's the team list of Jug Dubrovnik, the team of Vyacheslav Kovacic. 3 Greeks, Papanastasiou, Argyropoulos and Kakaris, and many other Croatian national team players as well. Here's Vyacheslav Kovacic, the head coach of Jug Dubrovnik, a former great player who's been the coach of Jug since 2015. And here's actually his friend and former roommate when they were both players of Mladost Zagreb. So Tony Popadic, the first choice goalkeeper of Jug Dubrovnik, and Márton Vámos with the pre-match interviews. And there's the team talk held by Dinesh Varga, the captain. Jug missed their first chance in the power play. Let's see what happens in front of the goal of Tony Popadic. And there's the goal! And Márton Vámos makes it 1-0 for Ferencváros with 1 minute and 15 seconds into this game. Vámos, who is of course a member of the Hungarian national team as well, won the World Championship title in Barcelona 9 years ago and was also member of the European gold medalist team of Hungary 2 years ago in Budapest in the Danube Arena. Ferencváros now tries to double their lead. Vámos, a backhand shot, and that's goal number 2 for Ferencváros. Well, it starts, this match pretty similarly to the one 3 years ago in Hanover, when Ferencváros absolutely controlled the first 2-3 quarters. Vámos for the second time on the score sheet, and this time in the center forward position. Great backhand shot by the Ferencváros number 5. No chance at all for Tony Popadic. 3.5 minutes for that. Pohl. Shot from tight angle, and he beats Tony Popadic as well. 2 goals from Vámos and 1 goal from Pohl. And also this time a 3-goal lead for the Hungarians. And no wonder Vyacheslav Kovacic already calls for a timeout. Well, a brilliant start by Ferencváros. And Tony Popadic is beaten for the 3rd time. Personal foul. Patovic passes the ball forward, and this time Soma Fogel had no chance to save this. Stilian Argyropoulos, the Greek international, with the first goal of Jug Dubrovnik, and goal number 28 already in total in this Champions League season. The assist comes from Loren Fatovic, the captain, and Argyropoulos with this really cool finish. Another tight angle shot, and the ball is inside once again. Well, Tony Popadic hasn't managed to perform a single save so far. 4 attempts at his goal, and This time Luca Damonte, the Italian international of Ferencváros, finds the back of the net. Damonte, who is a former player of Savona, Nervi, Brescia Sport Management and Palermo, signed for Ferencváros last summer. An exclusion once again. And goal number 2 for Jug Dubrovnik. And the goal scorer this time, another Greek international, Konstantinos Kakaris. Former Olympiacos player. And there's another exclusion, so 6-on-4 this time in favor of Ferencváros. Fatovic and Argyropoulos, the two excluded players. Damonte, Vámos. And Vámos scores! Absolutely brilliant first period by Marton Vámos. He scores his third. 1 minute and 1 second left on the shot, not on the shot clock, but on the clock before the end of the first period. And that's a power play goal. Well, Vámos won the Champions League title with 2 different Hungarian teams, with Szolnok in 2017 and of course the Ferencváros 3 years ago. Marco Juvela gets the call. Juvela! And that's a great goal. Soma Pohl was close to save that, but from the right post, the ball got behind the goal line, and it's now Ferencváros 5, Jug 3. Yeah. Pohl had a slight touch to this ball. The shot was strong enough to beat the Hungarian goalkeeper. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Varga. Jansik. And Jansik scores in the very last second of the first period. Szilárd Jansik also on the score sheet now, and it's 6-3 for the Hungarians. Well, it's a bit exaggerating, not the last second, but only 8.7 seconds left on the clock. Maybe one more chance from the stands for Jug Dubrovnik. And was that on time or not? That's gonna be reviewed in the VR. Well, after this 6th Ferencváros goal, quick reaction by the Croats, but it's still not over the first period. It's going to be checked via review. So let's see what the decision is, and the goal counts. So it's 6-4. That's a defensive mistake by the Ferencváros players who thought the period was over. And Loren Fatovic could take advantage of that. Yeah, that was on time. You could see in the background on the clock. That's a great pass to the center forward, and a classic center forward goal by Nemanja Ubovic. He regains the 3-goal lead for Ferencváros with 1 minute and 40 seconds into this second quarter. Serbian international of Ferencváros, born here in the city of Belgrade, but also played for Vojvodina, then played in Barceloneta. He won the Champions League title in 2014 with the Spaniards, and the LEN Eurocup with Brescia 2 years later. There's the latest exclusion. So 6-on-5 for the Croats. And there's goal number 5 for Jug Dubrovnik. Loren Fatovic. For the second time on the score sheet, he's the top scorer of Jug so far, the captain. Well, Marton Vámos is having a rest now since he has 2 personal fouls to his name, and it's still too early in this match. Merkulov, Damonte, Varga, Merkulov, great goal by the Russian. 8-5 for Ferencváros. Former player of Dynamo Moscow and Kirish in Russia, as well as Jadran Herceg-Novi in Montenegro, and also former Jug player, of course, Daniel Merkulov. He spent 3 seasons in the Dubrovnik side and signed for Ferencváros last summer. Well, it's a great goal against his former team. Also has 2 personal fouls to his name. Another key player of Ferencváros on the edge of ejection. And goal number 6 for Jug. Ivan Vukojevic, the goal scorer. "19 years of age, Ivan Vukojevic. Another assist by the captain Loren Fatovic, and no chance this time for Soma Vogel. Well, this match is not about the goalkeepers. Juvela now has a chance, and Juvela scores. Another defensive mistake by Ferencváros, and it's really tight now. 8-7, only a 1 goal lead for the Hungarians. Marco Juvela with an action goal. Another youngster, 20 years of age, Juvela. And in the end, Soma Vogel was beaten once again. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Merkulov, and Merkulov scores for the second time against his former team. And Ferencváros regains the 2-goal lead, 9-7. Once again to the short side of the net, and Popadic with that single save. 7 seconds. Jokovic, Juvela, and Juvela scores. Another action goal by the Croats. Now it's 9-8, and once again, just like in the first quarter, in the very last seconds, the Croats managed to find the back of the net. Still 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Great shot by Marco Juvela. And it's goal number 3 for him, the best goal scorer of Jug so far. And the teams have some difficulties regarding the offensive plays, and this time Jansik is left behind. So Papanastasiou in front of the goal, and he scores. And he levels the score. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the third quarter. Ferencváros 9, Jug Dubrovnik 9. After 2 unsuccessful attempts, finally Alexandros Papanastasiou manages to find the back of the net with a classic counter-attack goal. No chance at all for Pohl. And from the tight angle, that's still a goal scored by Ferencváros. Vyacheslav Kovácsák is complaining about something, and that's gonna be a VAR review. Well, the goal scorer is Vendel Vigvári. Here are the Ferencváros fans. But will that goal count or not? The French referee, Sébastien Dervieux, is checking that situation with the VAR officials. So officially it's still 9-0, but will that change after this VAR check? So we are still waiting for the decision. But the decision hasn't been made yet. So that's a really complicated situation. Zsolt Varga, the head coach of Ferencváros, is also interested in that. But he is sent away by the French referee. And it looks like the goal has been disallowed. So it remains 9-0. Ferencváros still has the possession, but the goal doesn't count. So the decision after the VAR review, there's no goal. Argyropoulos, a lob shot into the net. Pohl is beaten, and another action goal by the Croats. So Stilian Argyropoulos makes it 10-9 for Jug Dubrovnik. They have the lead for the first time in this match. 2 attempts by the Greek and 2 goals. That's a perfect finish by the Greek international. Vámos. Jansik. And that's a goal by the captain, Varga, who makes it 10-0. 1 minute and 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. And that was goal number 1 by the captain, who has 2 personal fouls to his name, just like Márton Vámos, Erik Molnár and Gergő Fekete in the Hungarian side. The only Jug player is Filip Krzic, who has 2 major fouls. Djokovic, and another action goal. And it's goal number 3 already from the Croatians in the third quarter. Mara Djokovic with his first goal today. Former Olympic and world champion, as well as European champion, who won the Champions League title with Jug in 2006 and with Recco in 2015. First personal foul of the Italian. And there's the punishment by the Croats. And for the first time they have a 2-goal lead. Stylianos Argyropoulos with goal number 3 to his name. Varga, and Varga scores, and they desperately needed that. A brilliant goal by the captain, Dénes Varga, who makes it 12-11. So now only a 1-goal gap between Jug and Ferencváros. And now the Hungarians are chasing their opponents in the first half of the game. It was the contrary. So this time an action goal by the Hungarians. And Dénes Varga for the second time on the score sheet. Merkulov, Varga, and Varga scores once again. 2 goals in succession by the Olympic champion. And it's Ferencváros 12, Jug Dubrovnik 12. What a fantastic game. The last quarter-final, and the Hungarian fans are hungry for more. No chance at all for Toni Popadic. Fatovic. Papanastasiou. And he scores. Another power play goal. And Jug regains the lead. 13-12. Well, the game which brought us the most goals so far was Marseille against Novi Belgrade. It was 16-10 for the Serbs, so 26 goals in total. Only 17 goals in the match between Brescia and Hanover, and 21 Recco against Barceloneta. Now we have 25 goals, but we still have 4 minutes to go. Damonte. Merkulov, and he scores! An action goal by the Russian after a couple of mistakes in the beginning of this quarter. Now he finds the back of the net. And it's goal number 3 by Daniil Merkulov. So great fight by the Hungarians. And that's goal number 26 in total in this match. Excellent finish by Merkulov. Jansik. And Jansik scores! Action goal once again by the Hungarians. 1 minute and 44 seconds to go. What a comeback by the Hungarians. The Croats also had their comeback in the second and the third quarter of the game. Papanastasiou. And they shoot wide. A missed chance by the Croats. And the Ferencváros fans are already celebrating. Merkulov with the ball and the clock runs down. A heroic win by Ferencváros with two great teams. The Croats also have their chances. But in the end, they are losing once again by 1 goal to Ferencváros, just like 3 years ago in Hanover in the quarterfinal. And that means Ferencváros, the 2019 champion, will be the opponent of Rekko. That could be, and that will be actually, the rematch of last year's final here in Belgrade, when Rekko beat Ferencváros. Well, no wonder that the Croats are pretty nervous. But the winner is Ferencváros Budapest. The Hungarians managed to get through to the final in the last 2 occasions. In 2019, they won the gold medal against Olympiacos in the final. Last year, they lost the final to Rekko. Now there's another former Olympic champion, Norbert Madras, the president of the waterpolo section of Ferencváros. Balázs Nyéki, the assistant coach. But they are the 2 great friends, former roommates in Mladost Zagreb, the 2 head coaches, Zsolt Varga and Vyacheslav Kovácsák. This time Kovácsák had to congratulate to Varga. Well, plenty of ups and downs for Ferencváros in this match. And now these fans can be here also tomorrow in the semi-final. It won't be easy, however, against Pro Rekko.